I was like, and then like through the end of the last one, I'm like, damn, Jimmy, everybody took like 2 minutes for their interview.
Jimmy doesn't talk much, but when he gets a few IPAs in him, he's a fucking blabbermouth. Just fucking just talks for hell long.
Which was fine. I like having the conversation because it's just fantasy football. But I just thought it was because also I was trying to get to everybody because like Jerome and Jason were trying to leave, and so I was like, oh, I got to get to Jerome and Jason before they leave, and it's just a hella long interview.
Of course they were.
Do you have those synced up?
I don't have them ready, but I have them.
Okay, cool. We could run those on one of the next episodes if we get
Yeah,
there.
I just posted to private YouTube and then share the link.
Hey, what's up with those Skittle packs, bruh? They got that red 40 in it.
Probably. You better get them before fucking. I'm gonna buy a ton of them before fucking RG3 F Kennedy fucking bans them all. As soon as I sipped the red one, I had like 5 of them in one day, and I was like,
Oh shit.
oh man, I got just hella red 40. Have you seen how they make red 40?
Nah, what is it? Baby blood?
It's a parasite.
Oh shit.
They take a parasite and they crush it up. And the guy does it in the video. He crushes one up in a little mortar and pestle, and then he drops it in the water, and the water turns like red immediately, like beet red.
Jesus.
He's like,
Cool.
he's like, it's a natural fucking thing. Like it's a natural additive or whatever, but it's a parasite.
You know how many
Just eating a
parasites are in
crushed
your
up
butt?
parasite?
You said what?
You know how many parasites are in your butthole?
0.
Oh no, dude. You got 20
Nah,
foot
I've seen the
parasites in your asshole.
only black would they eat the papaya seeds and all this shit, and they're like, look at all this shit I shit out, and I'm like, that's because no, that's not right.
Oh shit.
No,
All right, I'll cut
'cause your
that part.
diet
I'll
sucks.
cut that part out. I'm recording right now.
Oh, you
Yeah,
fucker.
I'll edit that part out. I'll put in like a fucking song or something.
Is this why you wanted my employer's fucking email address?
You're going down, dude. I don't even know where you work.
Shit.
Do you have a
Oh,
job?
cool. Oh, cool. Nah,
You
I
don't have a
quit.
job. You fucking
I quit.
bum.
Fuck
Yeah,
that. I
fucking
quit.
email your fucking professor, bitch.
Oh,
Hell
shit,
yeah.
that would do it. Email the dean.
Nope. Look at this guy. He took a fucking black class.
Oh, and my school starts up again. My school starts up again, but I don't have school on a fucked up day, so I'll be fine.
Oh, is that gonna
No,
interfere
nothing's gonna.
with
No, everything's
fantasy?
gonna be cool. Hell no.
You'll be
I don't
ready
have.
for
I
the
don't
draft.
have. I got my schedule right. I don't even have. Oh wait, I don't have my schedule. Where the fuck is it? My
We
class
were
is. I don't even have class on Friday, and Monday everybody will have that day off. That's school
yeah.
holiday.
Last time you thinking you had to work or go to school on that holiday was crazy.
It was fucked up, dude. I had to do this really important meeting to get all my shit sorted out. It's a good thing I did it, but like I just packed up my car full of shit, full of everything I needed, ice packs, everything, and then straight from the meeting I went to Tahoe.
Oh yeah, you did go to school that day, right? I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
it was a counselor's meeting, and so the class got canceled, but I still had a counselor's meeting up. So I thought I was gonna show up on Saturday, but actually, but I had and so I was like, well, fuck it, I need to take this meeting on Friday. So I took yeah, and I just came up and met you guys at the bar. You guys were on the beach, didn't miss shit. So,
Oh yeah, that's right.
and then
I forgot we were at
I
that little
snuck
piss
in,
ass bar.
I swiped that bed immediately.
Yeah, that bed. That bed. You didn't go to the beach first. You went straight to that bed.
Hey, I was itching for that address.
Hey,
Yeah, that
James
address
kept
is
the address
crazy.
locked down.
Hey, did you know when you were looking through the Verbo? Did you know that there was bunk beds that were bigger than the others?
No.
Oh, I thought you knew, and you were like, "I'm going to get
I
this bed."
no,
Yeah,
I
he knew.
barely no.
You knew, huh? You
No, I
fucking
walked no
knew.
when I walked in, I just looked at all the beds, and then they're like,
You
"This
you
is
did
Josh's,
look
this is mine," and I was like, "So the rest are free, so I'm gonna take this bunk down here."
you looked at the architect fucking blueprint of the
Yeah,
fucking place
blueprints.
and fucking knew. You knew.
He brought out the measuring tape out of his
Yeah,
backpack.
I can brought us.
How many beds? Were there really not enough beds?
I don't know. Well, I didn't even look at the fucking Airbnb. I saw like some of the highlight. Like with this Airbnb, I didn't even really
No,
look
there
at
was
the
one less
highlights of
bed
it.
for sure. There was
There
one
was
less bed
one
because
less bed for sure.
yeah, for sure. Because remember, me and Jimmy shared a bed, and Johnny B ended
Yep,
up
try to
being
be
able
quick.
to sleep with Logan, but he still chose the couch.
Oh, it kind
Yeah,
of hurt my
because
feelings.
Trav's whole shit was that he didn't have a bed. Like that was his
Yeah,
thing. Is he said he
Well, that was
did
true,
not
wasn't it?
have a. No, I thought he
but
had a bed.
it wasn't designed for him not to have a bed though. It wasn't
Sean
like
and Tyler were on the couch,
it
weren't
wasn't
they?
like, hey, we have one less bed, so Travis, you're not getting a bed. Like it wasn't like on purpose.
Yeah, he had a bunk.
Yeah, he had a bunk. He didn't want you because he had the bunk, and you and James had a room. That was his biggest thing. It wasn't about him not having a bed. It was about him not having his own bed in his own room, like you guys.
Shit, bro, you should have fucking had a better team.
Yeah,
Should have had a better year, buddy.
you should have. He should
A
have had
better year.
a different lifestyle you live.
The beds is gonna.
Should
The beds will always be a thing in fantasy.
he
It will
you
always be.
shouldn't have
Oh, it's never
lived
going away.
It's never
living
going away.
that certain kind of lifestyle. It's your fault.
Hey, where does the that league meeting? Where does that rank in like the all time moments?
That's
Fantasy
high.
moments.
That's high.
That's fucking up there.
I wish we recorded that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know. Like moving forward, we just got to have a shitload of cameras and
So weren't
equipment.
we when we getting on you too, Logan? Didn't that meeting start with you too?
It went sideways. Well, like we were driving back in the car because we went and got hella groceries, and we kind of got heads up, and then we were like, oh shit, like this is what we're about to walk into, and then yeah, it kind of turned sideways on me,
Did
and I
it?
was like, I was kind of expecting it. Well, no, like I mean, the whole point was like,
Oh, I get
they're
it,
like,
because you were in last place.
yeah, and they were, it was, I think it was something like, well, if we're doing it by order, then you shouldn't get a bed or something, or like, but then you should pick last or something. Like that was the logic. Something like that.
Yeah, that's what it was for sure.
It just turned on you.
I was just it was coming. Oh,
League meeting
But
terms from a fucking gripe
but
to fuck Logan. You don't get a bed, bitch.
I was promised this bed 6,000 years ago.
Oh shit.
I was
yeah,
promised this bed.
hey, you should have solved the problem and just drove your fucking Corvette bed there.
Oh, it's fucking funny.
Do you think every destination draft we have, someone's gonna call a league meeting? Is James is gonna call a league meeting this year, right?
Yeah, he is. He's gonna do
I
it
think
out
it'll
of
be a good tradition.
be funny.
That'll be hilarious.
He should wear a cowboy hat and put a glued on beard to be Trav.
Oh, it's funny.
That fucking
I mean,
cowboy hat.
it was a great
that
draft
cow,
though.
that human flesh hat is insane.
Oh, the draft was lit. You guys see? Can
Yeah.
you guys see the screen?
R.I.P.
Oh,
Tyler.
oh my gosh, let me go watch that stream.
Just
I am now.
you
Yep,
guys
I
can
am
see,
now.
right? You guys can see what's here,
Yep.
Mikey.
Yeah.
All right, you can see the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. You know I got that mother here. I got both. I don't know who. I think Jason recorded the one you're doing, Mikey, and then I recorded Trav's for the draft order game.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Mikey went pretty early
I went
in
first.
the draft order games. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Hey, you were talking hella shit and then had to go first.
There, I knew it was coming too. Once you put on that the draft order game that we did at Rome's house with the year I won it, I got first pick that year too with that same game. I knew it was gonna happen again.
Oh, I'm not picking that game again if you just keep getting first.
Yeah, I'll probably get first again because I literally let's see, I don't know what it is. My dude just started sprinting, Usain Bolt style. And I'm like, bro, slow down, bro.
I
What are
forgot
you
about that.
doing?
That was hella
Fall down
funny.
and break a leg like Jason's guy. Jason's guy literally had a freaking aneurysm in the middle of the field and died.
It was like
And
the random generated football players, right?
my dude was
Yeah.
so fast at the end, I couldn't believe it. I was like, come on, bro. Slow that neck down.
Yeah, it's
Full
that
of
relay.
hammy.
It's that relay race for the. I forgot how I found it. It's made for that purpose, though, to find out your draft order. Yeah, nobody wanted to go first in the
I mean, you
draft
want
order
to
game.
see, yeah. I mean, yeah, going first was a disadvantage.
Yeah.
You got to, if you get to go whatever, get to see a few people go, you get to make some adjustments.
Yeah. You can kind of see what's going on.
Were you guys nervous when it was your turn?
Nair took that. I took my shirt was off. My gut was ready. I was aerodynamic during that. Loved it. Should have shaved my pits too. And it could have been more on one.
I was
I
a
thought
little
there was
nervous.
like a yeah, there was so like only until like right when we were about to start it, I felt the like nerves a little bit of like ooh, and then I thought I felt it in the air because we were supposed to be talking shit to everybody, but everybody was just really supportive, and I thought that was because there was some like sympathy for everybody of like all right, like kind of nervous to perform
Yeah,
here.
yeah, once the cheering started, I think talking shit would have been funnier, but I guess it worked out though. Everyone
It
was
was a
hella
moment.
nice to each other.
Well, it was cool because it was natural. People were
Yeah, I
just
know. Yeah,
naturally like rooting everybody on. I think
they needed some support.
subconsciously there's probably a part of everyone who didn't want to get heckled while they were doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was already a hard thing, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the first time doing something like that. So
I was
everyone was like, "Oh, I got to do this too. I don't really want to, get shit talked to while I'm doing it."
I was practicing like a maniac with the football, and I was like imagining shit talk like a psychopath,
Oh
like
shit.
like so I could
You're
get through,
talking
so
shit
I
to
could get
yourself?
through it. Yes,
You throw like a bitch.
making through. Yeah,
Yeah, you were up Earl getting those reps in.
I had to.
I saw you
I
out
have
in the
fucking
backyard doing those fucking Dak Prescott fucking hip.
that. Oh, Jimmy helped me. Jimmy helped me big time. That was huge. It made it makes he made it make sense.
That's all you need, right?
Yeah,
That's Coach. That's
and then
Coach Jimmy for you right there.
That's the Coach Yim.
Coach Jimmy, the goat.
Classic Coach
Coach
Yim.
That was like my
Yam.
when I threw the football and it made it into the thing. That was like my 100th football throw lifetime.
Hey, did you hit it on the first try?
No, second try.
Yeah, but everything
Damn.
else was first try.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were if there was betting odds, you were odds
I
on.
know. That's why it felt so good.
Everyone,
I was
if we
like,
were gonna bet who was gonna come in last, it was you.
I know that's what it felt good because I was like, man, I really beat the fucking odds here.
Yeah, you dominated. Do you guys want to watch this
It was
shit?
great. Yeah.
Let's watch this shit. Who do you guys want to watch first? I got Trav right here, and then I got you,
But
Mikey.
Trav's up. We watched Trav's.
All right, we can
He's
watch.
up.
Yeah,
I mean, it's up already.
it's ready up. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, let me full screen it. Is it still there when I full screen it?
Mhm.
Okay,
Yep.
I'll turn it down a little bit. That chug.
It was also like my third beer chug of my life.
The freedom funnel.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
yeah,
I
there's
don't,
Mikey.
I don't think you could repeat that again. Oh, that first throw. Oh my God.
Hey, y'all, let me rewind that. That first throw was in the dirt. He missed the whole fucking net. Hold on. Look at this.
Watch this.
It was a lot harder than everybody expected.
He said, "Watch this," and threw a steak. Oh my God, Uncle Rico.
Third try, though. Third try.
This one in practice, I couldn't make a single fucking one.
Hey, I'm hella good at
This was the
game,
hardest
and
one.
I
Yeah,
I made my last thing, bro. I was so mad
Come on.
because I'm actually hella good at cornhole.
Nice. Yeah, I didn't make mine.
Chug that shit,
Oh,
baby.
Justin, do you have yours recorded?
Nah, don't.
Oh man,
This was the worst one. Look at Trav. He's like, fuck. I don't want to do this.
I filled your beer all the way up. That's so damn funny.
Oh, and it was windy too. We had to block it with our bodies.
Oh, that's
like
right.
the wind was to Trav's back there. You guys remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, and my gut is out.
I remember we were trying to set up the distance for this, and Cycles is like, this is like a pretty hard putt.
It is. He made it right there, huh? Oh, there it is. There it is. Go. Oh, you beat.
This green is not
I
properly
thought-
zambonied.
I thought this was going to be the hardest one, but everyone did pretty good on this.
Everyone made it damn near, right? Not one person must. I think Trav gets it on the last one, right?
Yeah, I think so.
The focus.
Look at that wind. Oh, no, he missed it.
Oh no, he got time at it. He said, "Fuck it." Look at Jason cheering. Of course, Jason's cheering.
Spin your tall ass around. 1, 2, 3.
Should
How
have
many
did
spins do we have to
12.
do?
Should have did 12 spins.
Yeah, I was about to-
bro,
yeah.
we would have been toast.
Yeah, I would have died.
There it is. Gassy, let's go. Gassy.
I didn't even notice that he's wearing Chuck Taylors.
Yeah, Rome just said, gas him. You got the chucks on. Hey, look at that speed.
That's
Look
speed.
at
Got
that
it's like
fourth.
looks,
Look at that
hey, it kinda looks like
fourth.
Megatron there.
I almost yacked after I didn't run my sprint.
I think Tyler yacked.
Yes.
Tyler, yeah, of
And
course, Tyler. He can't even burp.
Can you turn up the quality a little bit? Down there it says 360p. Is
Oh,
it possible?
nope.
Oh, no. All right. It's cool.
We got to watch that shit and fucking.
Look how far I am. Look at what the hell.
Nah, I think we get you, though.
2024
from
Dirtbags
next door.
challenge to see the draft order.
Look at Bill Cosby.
Yeah, that Cosby. That upper lip of the Cos.
Does he get you at all? I haven't watched this.
I don't know. Probably gets me like when I'm coming up them steps. Look at me. Gotta zoom in.
Throw a football.
Just look like a dot. Look at Jimmy practicing.
Half a beer.
You see Jimmy practicing?
Yeah.
Run up
You
here.
see me stretching? You see me stretching in the background?
Wait,
No,
where are you?
let's
Hold
see
on.
it,
Let's see that stretch,
Yeah.
Armstrong. Where you at?
Rewind it a little bit more. You see I'm like lunging. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, it'll be about there. You'll see it.
All the homies
I think it's before he pans the camera.
start out with the football.
Before that? Oh, that's
Oh,
you
yeah,
right
yeah,
there.
Hit one cornhole. Flip cup.
Trying not to blow a hammy, huh?
Hit
Yeah,
one of
dude.
these,
Oh, Logan, you were
Run
so
up here.
prepared. So damn funny.
Spin around 3 times.
I thought my shit on the run. I thought my shit was gonna explode.
Look at everyone cheering for you. Hit that shit.
Oh yeah.
I think you got first try right here.
First.
Oh,
Bam.
you know it's my goal. That. Oh damn! Look how hub. I almost broke that bridge.
That was an athletic little jog though.
This is where I messed up right here. This is what chalked me. It went over the hole like freaking 4 times. Look at that. Look at that.
You didn't make it?
I did my last throw. Couldn't
Let's see
believe it, bro. I'm hella good at this game, and I cat it right here. Goes in.
This was the hardest one, 100%. Oh, you got this, Mikey. This is the chug.
I had to chug that in like 2 swigs. I thought I was gonna throw up.
I almost threw up. Mikey filled mine to the fucking brim.
Yeah, dude.
Oh yeah, it was supposed to be halfway, or like 3/4 or something.
Mikey out there doing it.
Look at that gut.
Good. Hey, you know what's hella funny though?
Look at me.
Oh, damn.
That
Hey.
first one was
It looks like
in.
a hockey putt.
You know what's funny is you got that gut, but you look hella strong.
Yeah, yeah. You look athletic.
You look hella
It's like the
strong.
jog. You know that meme where it's like you can tell
Hey.
somebody's athletic by how they jog.
Yeah, yeah.
Damn, I do. I look like a.
Look at that jog.
Look at that jog. Looks like a gazelle.
I look like that. That's how it looks like I'm freaking bulking.
You
as a
look like
weightlifter.
Yeah.
a pregnant gazelle.
Oh, look at that beer pong shot.
It was hard. It was windy.
Their elbows didn't matter, remember? Oh,
There he's out. Oh, he's out. Oh, you see that skip? Hold on. You see that skip? Look at that skip.
Damn.
he couldn't even follow me. Look, I
Couldn't
was
even
out.
catch you.
Fucking Euro step
Damn.
that pillar, dude.
Hey, that skip. Bayless. Look, where do I press play at? Right here.
He made a cut and he was out. One cut.
You're not running
That's
around
hella
that.
funny. Still got it, bro.
Still got it, huh? Oh, fuck.
That's fucking great.
Who had the best? That was you. Logan had the best. I got the times. I forgot I saved
Yeah,
them.
Logan had the best time. It would have been Cycles, but he couldn't. Does anybody have that video of him missing
Meltdown.
100 beer pongs?
No.
I was watching that one like, all right, here we go. Like Cycles is gonna win. And then he like drains everything and I'm like, oh shit. And
he had the best time going for sure, and then he just catted at the beer pong.
yeah, the
But I
controversy
think
was
if
pissed.
he had the first pick, it might have been a different season. He might not have won.
Yeah, because he kind of drafted near the back, didn't he?
Yeah, he traded with Shawnee B or somebody.
he traded
to get the
with
11th pick,
Tyler. So he had the 12th, and that was so weird. He had the 12th. Tyler picked. He could have picked whatever spot he wanted. He picks 11th, and then trades with Cycles for the 12th. Could have just picked 12.
No matter where Tyler was, would it have mattered?
I mean, do you guys see the screen? I got the draft board up right here. I mean, if Puka wasn't hurt.
Yeah. Metcalf did fine. Rashad White is not a great pick. Also Keenan Allen, Warren, pretty much everything past McBride is a whiff.
Rashad
You
White
can't whiff
is a
on
whiff.
more than half of your team.
Yeah, Warren's a whiff.
Look at those 3 picks in a row by me, though. Those were gold. McLaurin, Godwin, and McConkey.
Yeah.
Godwin didn't get hurt.
Oh yeah.
That was a 3-piece.
Yeah, and you had some of your other players are really coming on towards the end of the season. Dowdle, McConkey, Hollywood. Yeah, Hollywood too.
Mahomes killed me, bro. Mahomes was the beat.
Do you guys remember?
Do
you guys remember the end of the draft? Do you guys remember looking at the board and seeing who you thought had the worst draft?
Yeah, I thought Cycles did.
It's on. Yeah, because I thought Cycles did it because of Zamir White in the like 5th round, and Brooks too. White and Brooks. I was like, those are. I don't know if you can recover from those whiffs.
And Coleman, in my opinion, I wasn't on Coleman.
And I thought Smitty, and of course Smitty and Trav. I thought we all thought Trav didn't draft it good either. But then, like it came up. He damn near had the best team. He just can't win in this league.
So for sure, Sebo, right?
Yeah, I thought Sebo had the worst team.
And we could look at the interviews too, but
is that what everyone said?
For me, I was just like Zamir White and Brooks. I was like, man, like who's your RB2?
Yeah, well, it turned out to be Chase Brown and Jordan Mason.
Yeah, CMC not playing save Cycles. Cycles would have been toast. He would have been nowhere near the playoffs if CMC played. He wouldn't have had Mason. He needed Mason to help him out.
Yeah.
It just everything went his way, bro. It's Cycles, bro. Everything went his way for him to win this year. Like more than before. This was probably the luckiest Dirtbags win in history.
Yeah, because when you look at rounds 5, 6, and 7 are crucial, and those are 3 huge whiffs. And then T. Higgins got hurt. Jonathan Taylor didn't really do shit until the last 3 games of the season, and Garrett Wilson and the Jets didn't really do shit.
Sebo make a trade.
He wasn't supposed to be hurt. And he was hurt, and Jordan Mason played.
Nah, Sebo didn't make a trade, but what happened was
pickup.
Well, what happened was CMC gets hurt, and he has Jordan Mason for that first, I don't know, what was that, like 10 weeks? He had Jordan Mason, and then Zach Moss got hurt. and that brought up Chase Brown to an RB1s whenever he took over, and then Brock Bowers turned up. Oh, and you know what? He picked up Bo Nix.
Oh yeah. So when you get and I picked up I didn't yeah, I picked up uh Baker Mayfield. It was those fucking
That's
waiver
right.
moves this
You
season.
well, you picked up Baker Mayfield and you picked up Bucky Irving,
Yeah. Yep.
like right away too. I think I could.
Yeah.
I think I could
Cuz
pull that up.
cuz also I was just looking at that the board and he didn't start Kyler Murray. He started Bo Nix. And so those waiver pickups were really crucial.
Let me see. I could actually.
25 waivers.
Bam. That's how many he did for the year. Okay. He picked up Herbert, Hollywood Brown,
Ford.
Jerome Ford. I mean, none of those really. He didn't even really start those. When did he pick up Bo Nix? How did he get Bo Nix?
Probably early.
No, he's not even on here. Did he trade?
No, it wasn't a waiver then, it was a free agent. Going to free agents.
Oh,
He just picked him up free agent.
damn, he got him for
I
the
think I did
F?
this.
Oh,
I
he
think I
did.
picked up Bucky as a free agent.
Well, I
Like
gotta-
before a game I picked him up.
Yeah, because you picked him up like right away. Let's see.
Yeah. It's my earliest one.
Wait,
Traylon
didn't I
Burks,
didn't
right
I
there.
have Bo Nix and drop him?
I could look it
Did
up.
you have him or not? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, you picked up Bucky September 8th. I think that was
Super
the
early.
day. That was like Friday, the day after the league started. I'm pretty sure. Where you
I
at,
saw Bo
Mikey?
Nix. I don't know.
Did you ever have Bo Nix?
Oh, did I?
No
Maybe not.
Nix. I don't think so.
Did I pick up anybody? Oh yeah, I did. Jennings and stuff, huh?
Drake May.
Drake May. That's who I'm getting confused with. I picked up Drake May, and he got hurt.
Yeah, when you're
Bro,
Yeah, but those
Drake May, man.
it was a weird year because like I think like Lamar
What?
Jackson was the top quarterback, right? He was like pretty much one of the only quarterbacks worth drafting. I mean like Josh Allen went late. I think Jalen Hurts did okay. But yeah, it was those pickup quarterbacks that really, made it for a lot of teams.
Bo Nix,
Baker.
Baker, even the late round Jaden Daniels.
Oh yeah.
I am
He
so
was
mad at myself. I am beyond mad at myself that I didn't do what I said I was going to do. I said any fantasy league that I was going to be in, I'm taking Jaden Daniels. And I didn't do it in this one. If I did it in this one, oh my God. And I had that connection with Scary Terry. I just
Oh
dropped the
yeah,
ball.
that would have been nasty.
So much. I'm just beat.
Yeah, that Patrick Mahomes at the 3-1 first quarterback off the board. That's
Yeah, I could have
gonna haunt
waited.
you.
I could have waited. I could have waited for Daniels. I could have just did what I did in my work league and took him Daniels late, like Jimmy did. Right here. He's look how late he took him.
12th
I knew he
round.
was gonna go.
that's how late he was going.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I would have taken Jaden Daniels again, like I did in the work league.
Hey, to be fair, I mean, at least I did. I thought Patrick Mahomes was gonna throw 50 touchdowns.
Yeah, me too. I thought it was gonna be a Mahomes crazy year again, and I didn't want to lose out on that, so I snagged him early.
All those weapons: Rasheed Rice, Hollywood Brown, Xavier Worthy, Kelsey. I thought he was just gonna fucking chuck
Well,
it.
let's also be fair here too. Let's look at the third round and who else all went in the third round. Cooper Kupp didn't do nothing. The only person that I could have taken that have been relevant was James Cook. Everyone else, look at that. Debo Samuel
Yeah.
did nothing. Mike Evans, nothing.
No,
Waddle,
no.
nothing.
Mike Evans.
Ayuk, nothing.
Mike
Olave,
Evans.
what did he do?
I think Mike Evans had a good year, right?
Yeah, but even like
like a crazy year. He ended up getting hurt for a few games too.
Damn, these are a lot of misses.
But then
what's
at the
funny
end of the
too?
draft, I guess Mixon, Smith, and Metcalf I could have hit on. I guess Mixon.
Mick, yeah, but it would have been a huge reach. And then Mixon only did good towards the kind of the front half of the year.
Yeah, yeah. So
and
I guess
Olave actually fell really hard. Like
Yeah, but he didn't- he
Olave
didn't
was
do
getting
nothing
drafted.
last year.
Yeah, he was getting drafted way sooner than where he got picked up. Same with Marvin Harrison. I guess it turns out they should have fell, but yeah.
You look
Those
at when you look at the draft again and how you see how the year played out. You just man, I could have reached on these guys. Like, would have been crazy to take Neighbors that early. like because you knew he was gonna serve. I mean, I did, but I didn't know like taking him
Yeah.
in the third round would have been crazy.
No, in my notes, I had Neighbors as I would have reached if like
Yeah.
someone took the guy that I was gonna take. I had him as a reach candidate. I would have taken him in the third.
Yeah, re-looking at the third round,
Third
taking a
round's
quarterback
beat.
here wasn't crazy. I should have just taken a better quarterback. If I would have taken Lamar Jackson or something, it wouldn't have looked as bad because look at the other people in the third round.
Hey,
Also, and
go ahead.
no, in our league, like quarterbacks like historically go later, and tight ends historically go later. But also there was the rule change, so there was more of an emphasis on those offensive players, and you could see how everything with the quarterbacks and tight ends got shifted down. So all
Yeah.
the running backs and wide receivers kind of got shifted up a little bit.
Yeah, because Josh Allen going in the fifth is, if you just look at it without the without the context of the roster construction, the roster positions that we have, Josh Allen it is late period, even with the roster positions, but given that we had that extra flex and no tight end, it made sense that the quarterbacks were going to drop a little bit.
Yeah.
But Josh Allen in the fifth is crazy.
The only shit people had against Josh Allen was they were just like, oh, he's a regression candidate, or like he can't do it again, kind of thing.
He's gonna do it forever.
Yeah.
Do you think?
He's just the man.
Do you guys think that when you look at, well, all three of us just said we thought Cycles had the worst draft. I thought Cycles, when he won the last time, he had the worst draft as well. Is Sebo the luckiest fucking player in this league
Of all time.
of all time?
No,
Like, we're all lucky.
without a doubt.
In order to
Without a
win,
doubt.
everything has to go your way in order to win. You know, we've all
No, I
won.
know, but
Hey.
Cycles has things go for him that no one else does.
I will say, I'm not gonna say if he's luckiest or not, but in the playoff game, there was a crazy ass sequence, or no, in the championship game where like Bo Nix last pass of the game throws a touchdown, and then marches down the field, and he just gets like a crazy amount of points, like 20 more points than he could have gotten. And I was just
Also,
watching that game with my fucking head in my hands
go to the game.
in
I think
OT.
I think it was for Sebo to make the playoffs. Go to the
It was
game where he
something
played
like that.
Shawnee B. He had to beat Shawnee B, and they sat Aaron Jones the entire fourth quarter. And Shawnee B needed like 6 more yards from him to beat Sebo.
Oh, it was the playoffs. It wasn't to go to the playoffs. Here it is right here. 103.26 to 102.88.
And Aaron Jones didn't play a snap in the fourth quarter.
Oh, that median too.
Not
got,
not
like,
in the
7th.
playoffs though. Not in the playoffs.
No, yeah, not in the playoffs, but it just reminded me of the median this year, where like it made it like 2 games. It made every week like 2 games, and it was more frustrating because I came in like 7th, like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, oh shit, my bad. Yeah, Aaron Jones not playing. What did he not play? The fourth quarter or
Fourth
Damn,
quarter,
Brock
man.
Purdy.
He needed. I think he had 1 or 2 rushes in the fourth quarter, and then he sat and didn't have another rush, and he only needed 6 yards or something like that. Whatever it is. He
Damn,
lost. He lost. One more rush by Aaron Jones, and he would have lost because they were literally running the ball down their throat, and they couldn't stop it. And then all of a sudden, they just take out Aaron Jones.
That is pretty lucky.
It makes me mad because if he lost that game to Shawnee B, I was making the playoffs.
Well, no, this is the playoffs. This is the first round.
Okay.
This is the first round. Shawnee B actually, they played each other the week prior, and Shawnee B beat his ass right here.
I had some bad luck. I also lost to Logan because Patrick Mahomes decided to rush 10 yards backwards.
I remember that. I remember
To
that.
be nil.
I remember that. That shit was hella funny. I think Logan lost by like a fraction of a point because of a QB kneel.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
I was
certain.
ahead. I think when I played you maybe, but I don't remember.
But yeah, it's crazy on the fact the nil is crazy. Chanel Narayan, Chanel.
Devin Neal.
Nikhil Harry. Nikhil Harry.
Yeah,
That
the year, what, 2 years ago when I played Cycles in the championship, I had the fee. I had the fucking T. Higgins, bruh.
T. Higgins.
And he killed DeMar Hamlin, and they canceled the game.
Yeah, that was fucking nuts.
That
Especially because that was such a fantasy relevant game.
bro, it was the
It was huge. It was
championship.
huge.
It was the
It
Bills
was
and
huge. Well,
Bengals.
but also, yeah, but also what I'm saying is it's not like it was the last year or the previous year Commanders and fucking Saints or something. It
Yeah.
was the like a lot of people have a lot of people on both of those teams.
Yeah. There's a lot of fantasy implications. And I had T. Higgins kill a man, cancel the game. I had
Should have got points for
Jettas. I know I should have got it. That's 100 points for killing somebody.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, make that change now. Just be like, hey, if your guy trucks somebody and kills them,
Get 100 points.
100 points. You automatically just win.
Imagine Josh Jacobs just trucks somebody and kills him.
Oh, fuck.
That's got to be worth something.
I had Jettas, number one player that year. He didn't get less than 10 points all year. He got 1 point in the championship.
Oh yeah.
And then Hurts also didn't play that game because he got hurt. That's a fucking.
It's not even a question.
That's
brother.
the
I
luck.
remember that injury too.
Cycles luck is unmatched.
Oh wait a second. Do you remember when he traded?
Unmatched.
I don't mean to, but do you remember when he traded Josh in at the Reno draft, the Reno year? It was 2 years ago.
That's
And
the year he
then
won.
the other player but the player he traded on Josh's team immediately died. Was it Cooper Cup?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it was. It
Yeah,
was. Hold on, let me pull that shit
I
up.
remember I remember that was the year where I had like 6 of my players go, like some of the really, like my team completely shit the bed. Like I had everybody die.
So let's just talk about this real quick. Where is Cycles in the tier of fantasy players? Like, how good is he? Like, realistically, where do you guys have him? Like, no championships aside, because we think he's hella lucky. So besides that, where do you rank him?
I mean,
Like, overall.
oh, I wouldn't.
He's not in the top tier to me. He's not. To me, he's not. I don't think I am either. But I don't think Cycles is better than me like that. So if I'm not in the top tier, neither is he.
See, I mean, it's hard to. He's got 3 championships. Are they all luck? You know what I mean? Like luck plays a
It's
huge
hard to-
factor in fantasy.
Look at him. We're literally stating facts how both of his last 2 championships
Hey,
are absolute luck.
I will say this. This is the trade right here. Can you guys see it?
Yeah.
It was Brees Hall tore his ACL.
Yeah.
Right after that trade, that same
Oh,
week.
man.
I don't even know why Josh still messes with Brees Hall. He took Brees Hall this year and it was an absolute bust.
Hey, this isn't the first time either. The first year Cycles won, he traded with Jimmy. And the players that he sent Jimmy, 2 of them got hurt that week for the season. And it was like, I don't remember who it was. It was like Des Bryant or Megatron or some. Like Cycles got Megatron in return. He gave up Des Bryant. Des Bryant like immediately tore his Achilles or some shit.
Yeah, you're gonna tell me, come on, man. Oh,
It's like a stereotype though. So like once some lucky shit happens and it becomes a meme in the league,
Yeah.
then you remember every time it happened.
For
But
sure.
Having said that though, it is, man, like it is a lot of stuff, and I have been on the other end of it. So it is tough to say he hasn't experienced a lot of luck. But maybe some of the other stuff just kind of you don't notice it as much, or because there's not that stereotype associated with it. I would say Cycles is good.
Yeah, I think he's good too. Yeah, for sure.
Also, what also goes into Cycles' luck. Cycles is good at beer pong. Him missing that many beer pong shots in a row to get the worst time to get that draft position is
It was
wild.
on purpose. It was on purpose.
No, it's not on purpose. I'm just saying if he got the number 1 time, he drafts a different team and he probably doesn't win the league.
Yeah, but that kind of stuff
If
all
he's got-
factors
if
in
he's
though.
got- If he's got the luck though, it would just be some other way. It would be by some other, maybe a
That's true.
747 crashes into the stadium. You know they do that. You know they do those flyovers
Shit.
like at Levi's. Maybe just.
Hey, I do sometimes think that, like, if there was going to be a terrorist attack, why wouldn't they ever do it like the season opener? Every season opener, I think a plane's going to hit a fucking stadium, or they're going to blow it up. Like,
Vegas odds on that.
What I'm saying is He didn't have the best team this year at all. No, nowhere close, and he won it.
Best team don't always win.
I know, but and he sneaks into the playoff. I think I had more points scored than him, and he still sneaks in.
Where's that at? Right here. Where you
And
at?
that's not, and it's crazy because I voted yes for the median, but if there was no league median, I would have won the league, right?
If there was no league median, yeah, I had done the math. You would have played Shawnee B in the championship.
I don't know if those would be the best teams though.
Well, that's
no. Yeah, no. That's yeah. I agree with that too. I didn't have the best team, especially with all my injuries. No, I didn't have the best.
Yeah, and with injuries, it's always going to be, I think league media makes it like as close as you can get. It's never going to be like completely 100% if like fair. And if you did make it like completely fair and equalized everything, it would be fun anyway.
Hurts
So
me to say it, but
I,
Trav had the best team. Trav had the best team.
yeah, no, I agree with you, Logan.
did he?
It wouldn't be fun if it was just like the variables and the randomness is what makes it hella fun.
Yeah,
You guys agree though, right? Trav had the best team. I mean, maybe
I'd
not
have to
before,
look.
but
I think.
I think he had the best team.
For a minute, I think he did because Mixon was killing. When Mixon was killing, he was
Yeah.
he-
Oh no, when you say with Saquon and Mixon
and Gibbs
and
Well,
and
it was
Lamar
either
Jackson.
Jackson.
It was either Logan or Trav's team were the two best teams.
Yeah,
in the
that's
league.
I remember that's what people were saying.
I
It's
would
like
s-
hey, it's
yeah.
it's either Logan or Trev.
I think Logan's team was the best team when you get Baker and Bucky Irving at the end of the year. And you had injuries too that fucked you.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
But that's what made your
The-
team good though, is you had injuries and still had like third most points scored or something like that.
I would say if Trav, the only knock on Trav's team was Mixon falling off. If Mixon didn't fall off and he was like the same guy, like I don't think it would be a contest.
It's just hard to say Trav didn't have the best team when he had Saquon, Gibbs, and Lamar, who just dominated the league.
It's hella top heavy for sure.
He just had three players who absolutely carried, like, just dominated.
But hey, I mean, if you make it into you make it into the playoffs, you got a good team, you got a shot. I mean,
It's
how
a
much you
playoffs
can
period.
say?
If you make it to the
Yeah,
playoffs, if you get to the playoffs, you have a chance to win no matter what your team looks like.
yeah,
Because anything could happen. In game injuries, hell of stuff could happen to your opponent, and you could sneak wins.
yeah. Late week stuff.
Aaron
Players
Jones
not playing.
not playing a single snap in the fourth quarter. Stuff like that.
Yeah,
I mean, that's the thing about fantasy too, though, is like you have these spurts where your team gets hella hot, and it's usually whoever's team gets hot at the end. If you're getting in the playoffs, can win because there was teams that didn't make, like your team, Mikey, got hot at the end, and Jimmy's team got hot at the end, but you guys didn't make playoffs, so it didn't fucking matter. But if you would have been in the playoffs, it would have been a problem.
Yeah, I scored the most points in the first round. I mean, obviously it doesn't matter. I was still looking. Who doesn't? If I made it to playoffs, I was beating anyone I played in the first round. I had the most points scored that week.
Yeah, I can't fucking wait till next year. Are you boys ready?
Oh
yeah.
Oh yeah. It's coming around quick, and I'm here for it.
That's San Diego.
It's already June. June is tomorrow, and then we have 3 more months, pretty much 3 full months.
Every draft has been, well, they're all good in their own way, but yeah, last year's draft was fucking amazing, and yeah, I can't wait to see what we got for this year. And if it's not better than last year, I'm gonna be mad at you.
No, I think at least the location and the house is better already. Being on the beach, we're on the beach, bro.
Yes.
On the beach, the strip's right there. Like we don't have to take a fucking Uber
Dress
or
up like
Lyft 20
wrestlers.
minutes. Oh yeah, Saturday night, dressing up as WWE wrestlers. I'm actually gonna order my costume today.
Definitely getting into a fight.
Bro.
That's what I said.
Drafting from jail.
Oh fuck.
People are gonna talk shit to us. That's what it's gonna be. And we're gonna be intoxicated and hella masculine. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be like, fuck you too. And we're gonna end up serving somebody.
Hey, but we have to do our best not to get in a fight because
I'm gonna,
you will get arrested.
Hey, just keep that fucking drink covered, dude.
I'm gonna, yeah, that's too. I'm gonna literally just and sweet chin music someone.
Yes. Who are you going as, Mikey?
Me and Josh are gonna be Degeneration X.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
I'm gonna be Shawn Michaels and he's gonna be Triple H.
The two degens that
great.
stay up till 3 a.m. betting on rugby and fucking tennis being Degeneration X is fucking.
I'm gonna have
I'm gonna
my
borrow.
wife's.
I'm gonna borrow Trav's human flesh cowboy hat. And I'm gonna wear the Degeneration X jersey.
Yes.
And then,
Who are you going to
I
be
think he
again,
wears
Logan?
cowboy boots too, right?
Yeah, he does
Does
wear the
Shawn Michaels
boots.
wear cowboy boots?
Shawn Michaels does wear the cowboy boots. Yeah, you got to go get you some fucking.
Yeah.
Go to
And I
Boot
just gotta
Barn.
wear. I gotta get a wig. All I need is a wig, pretty much, and I gotta get me some nice cowboy boots, because my other ones are trashed from work. So
Who you going to be, Logan?
Rey Mysterio.
Oh, fuck.
Hey, you know,
you're
619,
not
that's
gonna
the
be. You're
area
not gonna
code.
be Rey Mysterio.
Fuck yeah,
You're
yeah.
not gonna be Raymond.
And that's the area code of San Diego, 619.
You're gonna be Matt O'Malley?
Oh shit!
just
Hey,
sounded
you,
like a
you
robot.
turned into Megatron. You turned into Megatron, Mikey. Shut up.
turned into RFK.
Red 40.
Oh wow, because
Oh, we can hear you.
I'm on my way to get my oil changed.
You pistol.
Get
You
it
couldn't
changed.
wait 10 minutes? Hey, Logan, throw that.
I start at 1 today. I
Yeah.
forgot that I start at 1.
Oh shit! Yeah, you didn't say all that. Yeah, Logan, send them ad reads in. Let's do some
forgot.
ads. Let's do some
Alright.
ad
I think
reads
it's
and
it's
wrap
about
this
time for
up.
an ad.
Yeah, it's about time for an ad. Let me send mine in here as well.
Okay.
Fuck, where's it at?
The ad reads.
I'll read. Want me to read yours?
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'll pull.
Oh God, this is hella
Oh
way to
yeah,
go.
how'd you make yours format? Okay, we'll go over that later.
Yeah, I got you.
Yes.
We can see the pic.
You got-
Oh shit.
Let me see. Yeah, let me see the pic for this. Oh,
Oh
fuck.
my! I know he showed me that earlier. That's crazy.
Bro, he looks like Adam
Dad.
Klassen and Travis had a baby. R.I.P. Adam Klassen. Yeah, let's do some ads, dude. This episode of Fantasy Dirtbags is brought to you by Uncle Trav's Leatherworks. Does your cowboy hat look like a Jeepers Creepers nutsack? Is your trench looking tired? Is your fantasy football championship belt looking beat? Then look no further than Uncle Trav's Leatherworks. Handcrafted gear built tough enough to survive your draft weekend bender and classy enough to impress at the pepper mill. Oh, shit. From custom wallets that age better than your buddy Odell Beckham Jr. to cowboy boots that you can LARP at the mall in Livermore with. Oh, shit. Uncle Trav doesn't mess around. Every piece is made by hand by Uncle Trav himself in a workshop that smells like Hennessy, cocoa butter, and freedom. Whether you're chilling at Jerome's pool or dying of COVID in Reno, Uncle Trav's got that scalp covered. So call that next house meeting with pride and unrivaled animal wild swag. And visit UncleTravLeather.com and use promo code SCALP10 for 10% off your first order. That's SCALP10 at the checkout. Uncle Trav's Leatherworks, built by men for men in men.
That was hilarious. Oh my! He smells like Hennessy.
Shit.
Big shout out, Uncle Trav's Leatherworks.
Jeepers Creepers nuts.
Is that trench looking tired?
Oh,
That
fuck.
trench looking tired. Oh my
Love it.
God.
You're up, Logan. Wrap us out of
All
here
right.
with the last ad. I
Okay.
got the picture up, too, if you guys can see
All right,
that.
let's see. Remember draft day 2020? Sunny skies, poolside drinks, good vibes. Until Smitty decided to turn a friendly splash into a full-blown WrestleMania moment. He went for the spear. He slipped on the edge. He air swam for a full second like Bobby Boucher, and then we had to call the ambulance. We learned 2 things that day. One, Smitty is 0-1 in unsanctioned pool fights. And 2, this league desperately needs adult-sized flotation support.
Flow Daddy.
With Float Daddy, trademark, you can get the patented no shame strap and 360-degree wrist guards for when you forget how ankles work. Plus, each floaty comes with a mini dry pouch for your dignity, keys, or emergency insurance card. Use promo code Doug Floaty for 10% Doug Floaty for 10% off your first inflatable safety order. And remember, just because you're 38, drunk, and undefeated in your mind, that doesn't mean you should dive headfirst into life. Float Daddy. Float like a champ and fall like it never happened. Oh,
James
yeah.
is swamped right here. That Float Daddy is crazy.
Hey, you see that picture?
Yeah, that shit is so
Oh.
funny.
Oh, it's funny.
Hey, that's an all-time draft moment.
Hey, he did get
You are?
taken off in a fucking ambulance,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, the ambulance
No,
came picked him up
did
in front of the liquor store.
Yeah, he did, dude.
Oh man.
What made
I
that?
just remember
Yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say me and Josh were front and center for that.
Yeah, I was just about to say, to make that funnier, Josh couldn't stop laughing. Like Josh was like fucking pussy.
I thought he broke his leg.
No,
like,
Josh was like, he's fine, he's a pussy. He was just hella drunk and was just like laughing, didn't care at all.
Oh,
Hey, the
I
funny,
thought he tore everything in his knee.
bro, I was so drunk, I didn't know that an ambulance took him, so I went to go look for him. And I go out in front of the pool where the liquor store is, and all I see is his Last Place T-shirt in the middle of the parking lot on the ground.
Oh yeah, he was sitting out in front of the store with a pink tee on, waiting for an ambulance, looking swamped. That's probably the beatest anyone has ever looked in Dirtbags. I don't think it gets as low as that. He was swamped.
I remember a low moment in Dirtbags when I was yelling at Josh for his IV.
Oh, yeah.
I was screaming at Josh. And he was actually couldn't be more sick. Couldn't have needed the
He
IV
had
more
COVID.
than anybody. Yeah, he was fucked up, and I'm like yelling at him that I should get the
your
IV.
chance at the IV. It's crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
I remember him saying, like, dude, you weren't even here when he offered it. And then Josh was like, if I find $5 outside, and you're not there, do I have to offer it to you first?
Oh, fuck.
Oh, shit. All right, boys, I think we wrapped this one up, yeah?
Yeah.
That was good. We'll see you next time, dudes.
That was
All right.
insane. I was just done. All right, I'll see you guys next Friday.
Later, Dirtbags.